6 people are in the chat right now. Hopefully that's correct. I don't know. I never know what's going on here. But if that is correct, if you are here, if you can hear me and everything is working correctly, make sure to let me know in the chat because, guys, that's the only way I know things are going right. I don't have myself up here on another screen. I'm working with my phone here, so I'm a little bit limited. I don't have, all the monitors that other people have and all that kind of stuff. So if things are going as they should, let me know in the chat right now. Let's move this back just slightly. Get me on frame a little bit better. I know you guys got to keep me on this side here in case you get your phones horizontal. 24 people. All right, you guys are definitely showing up. And here comes the chat. Unknown player. There we go. Pumping today, all green. Dude, unknown. Today is a good day, man. I got it up here. I'm watching. Green from the start. We're up, what, about 15% right now? Let's crack the Kraken. Trade. I don't know if that's the real Trey or not, but no, it's not. Could be close enough, though. He knows what he's saying. Guys, it is turning out, oh my gosh, it is turning out to be an amazing day. Volume is up. Volume's doing pretty well. There's a lot of people out there buying. Let's go to the moon. Let's go, guys. Stress test by the DTCC up 26% on it. Very good. Or you were? Unknown. You were? What's going on? I know that a lot of people were excited about Microvision as well today. Microvision busting out too. Actually, it's hitting a new high. It's doing some pretty exciting stuff. You don't have to just talk about AMC here if you don't want to. Throw the other movers in the chat, guys. Let's see what people are making money on because that is the point, to make some money. What's up, Clay Sis? What's up, Mr. Habib, bro? Gordon Nash, what's up, Gordon? How you doing? Hopefully everything's good there. Gordon, if you guys didn't know, Gordon was the very first winner of the free AMC stock, so congratulations to Gordon. I'll never forget it. I will never forget it. Mr. Habib, how's your day going? Hopefully good. Jonathan, what's going on? Stock was, Naked was up 26% earlier. 12.25 by close. Jonathan, that would be amazing if it hits 12.25 by close. I think we might. Listen, I don't know. If things get a little crazy going into the close, it could absolutely happen. Bought a share on Cash App for $10 now. There you go, man. There you go. That is absolutely perfect. Love the content. Thank you so much, Hector. I appreciate everybody who's always watching, leaving comments, because you guys leave some amazing comments. I absolutely love it. Nobody's selling this thing, Jackson. Isn't it great? Everybody's holding. Everybody wants a piece of the moon, and I think we're going to get there. I think we will. You're up, what, 6% maybe? I don't know what that was. Great day for AMC. Bought more today. Heck yeah, Steven. That's what I'm talking about. Today was an amazing day. Up 15% so far and going strong into the close. That's what I like to see. Looking for 12 on AMC. Unknown. If we hit 12 on AMC, I'm going to love it, guys. Because the thing I like really, I really like it right now. I'm looking. If you see me looking here, it's because I got my tablet sitting here. So that's what I'm looking at. I probably should put it. I should get a stand or something and, set it next to the screen so I can actually read comments and see everything that's going on. Hold me and your whole family have invested. Nice, Mr. Habib. 4768 stocks. Wow. That's really good. Sitting on 410 up. Up $5,400. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is the stuff that I love to see. It inspires the rest of us. Not only to invest, not only to get into AMC, but it lets people know, because there's a lot of people out there that think that investing in the stock market is just gambling and you're going to lose your money no matter what. And they never take that risk. They never put themselves out there. And how will you ever grow if you don't give yourself that chance? Subi, very new investor. Learn from the rest of us. Watch what we're doing. Look at the gains that these people are experiencing. It's absolutely amazing. And sorry, I didn't read the comment above that. Somebody has 113 shares. Is that what that said? Couldn't read all of it. These comments disappear so fast. Just bought AMC. Welcome to the movement, Subi. Welcome to what's going on here. It is an app. Hopefully, if you bought it before today, not right now, you're up pretty well today. And you got to be having fun. If you're not investing, you're losing money. It's absolutely true, guys. If you're just stashing it under your mattress or whatever you want to call it, you are. It is true. You might not think you're losing money, but you are losing money. Oh, yeah, 113 isn't sad. By no means recovery. 113, doing very well. You wish it went down a little bit. Something fine. Guys, these chats. You wanted to buy another at 500 at $9-ish. Look, Habib, There's no saying if you're going to have another chance to buy it at $9 or not. But the thing I like about breaking this $11.50 mark is that we're breaking resistance. There was some very strong level of resistance there, and we'll see it again around $14.50. But it's exciting when you start to break through these resistance levels and you start testing these old highs. Guys, I'm looking at this chart right here. We hit 1450, 20's next. Up 4,000, not selling into these three more zeros after that. Oh. And the thing is, Sam, who's to say you can't? What, dude, if you can hold out, or if you've got that, it is possible. Absolutely possible. How much did I say it is now? It's at 11. Actually, it's at 1170. It was 1160 3 seconds ago when I just looked. You never know, man. It is true. You never know. Anything is possible with that stock, which is what makes it so amazing and it's such a movement. It's awesome. What's up, bros? How you doing? Pandia. I'll go with Pandia because that first name's a little bit difficult. Saw it at 1195 earlier. Hey, it could have been. The high for today was 1196. So the high was 1196, 1171 right now. So we're doing good. We're moving strong into the close. That is what I like, and I'm excited about it, guys. I hope everybody out there is excited about it as well. I don't know about that, about Boris Johnson. I don't know too much about him, but I don't want to get involved too much with politics here. Probably see half win. We'll probably sell half. Okay. And the other hook. 10 to 100,000. Listen, guys, I know there's a lot of hopeful people out there, but that price range, I want to say, is a little bit hopeful, but it's absolutely not impossible. Sorry if I missed your comments, guys. They're starting to scroll a little fast. We're very excited. Gordon, absolutely, man. When you see some strong moves like this into the close, and it closes higher up almost 16% right now, it adds and feeds to this whole thing, and it's going to be amazing. Anyone know why Melvin Capital shut down? I don't know if they shut down, but let us know. What was the sell wall? Listen, I don't know, but there was a lot of resistance around the $11.50 mark. We broke through that, and we're going to have some more resistance around $14.50, so it's definitely something you need to watch out for. We could experience a pullback, or guys, we could blow right through it. I know a lot of people are getting on board. Listen, there's a lot of people in this movement, but there are still so many people that haven't bought their first share yet. You've learned so much from what? Sorry, I didn't know if the comment kept going on or if I missed a little bit. Shut the Google off so we can't see what they're doing. Anything's possible, right? Yeah, I know Clove is heavily shorted as well. I don't know too much about NKLA right now. Subscribed last week. Good stuff. Thank you very much, Caesar. If anybody in here hasn't subscribed yet, because listen, I look at the analytics, guys. I know that about 75% of the people that watch the videos don't click that subscribe button. The other 25% do. So if you're in here, if you're liking the live, whatever, make sure to click that like button, subscribe to the channel. You know that we're here every single day. We're growing our portfolios together. Youth Pastor Clay, bro. Evan, were you the one that left that comment maybe last week or whatever it was? I remember that comment. Guys, I read through all the comments. Trust me. I do. And I love them. Evan, yes, I remember that comment. Absolutely. I liked that comment. I did. I appreciate that. Thank you. You learned so much from your videos, brother. Thank you, guys. Listen, that's the whole point. As long as we're sitting, we're learning together, we're growing our portfolios together. That is the whole point. That's where it's at. The more you know, the more you can grow, and the whole point is to make as much money as possible, and that's why I'm liking AMC stock so much, is because the potential is unlimited. Short squeeze for Root, too. I think I did a video on Root a while back. They're insurance, right? Insurance company. Never responded to Volkswagen squeeze price action in 2008. Listen, if I didn't respond to the comment, I'll have to go back and look at it. I do know that Volkswagen squeezed, but I don't know exactly what your comment was. Just subscribed. I talked you into it. Man, I didn't have to try so hard, Brad. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you for clicking that subscribe button. We are close to 12,000 subscribers. I know, listen, a lot of people grow slow, a lot of people grow fast, but I'm absolutely loving every single minute of this, and we are so close to 12,000 subscribers. It's awesome. 7,000 shares. 7,000 shares of AMC at 2:30? Or are you talking about a different one? Lou, already subscribed. You were here in a couple of the last lives too. Thank you for being here again. I appreciate that. Oh, listen, AMC. I'm not going to say that AMC can't hit the thousands. I'm just going to say that AMC, because it absolutely can, okay? It absolutely can hit thousands per share. But a lot of people, guys, the temptation's going to be real. If you can outlast the temptation to take your profits, absolutely, it can go as high as people are willing to hold. But I just don't know where that, perfect line is going to be, where people are finally going to say, I got to take this profit now. Oh, Lou, 7,000 shares of AMC. Oh my gosh. Think about it. How set would you be if when it hits $100 per share, let alone talking about $1,000 per share? $1,000 per share would be $7 million. If they issue 500 million new shares, if they get the authorization, I believe we're going to have our work cut out for us, but it doesn't mean the squeeze is gone, okay? I think that is going to give the hedge funds, the institutions that are shorting it, a lot of hope just to kind of sit around and wait us out. Switzerland holding strong 4,000 shares, USD $12. Very nice, why? And welcome from Switzerland. Thank you very much for tuning in. How many shares do I have? Mr. Habib, sorry, I don't discuss how many shares I have. I do have shares, okay? Don't be worried about me not having shares. But if you want to throw how many shares you got out there, absolutely. I won't ask you how many you have just because I don't feel comfortable asking people how much money they've got in the bank or anything like that. If you want to share it, absolutely. Go ahead. But, it's not something that I'm going to ever ask you guys or, anything like that because everybody comes from different backgrounds. Everybody's got different, income levels and all of that. So feel free to share it if you want. If you don't, listen, 1 share is all it takes to join us. 10 shares here, that's what I'm talking about, Juan. How much do I think AMC will hit by Friday? Look, Juan, personally, I would love to see AMC break that 1450 resistance on Friday. That would be amazing. Netherlands, very nice, Mr. Habib. Another YouTuber I know from the Netherlands. You ever watch Grubby? Anybody out there ever watch Grubby play Warcraft? That's the only YouTuber I know from the Netherlands. But I do like that dude, man. I used to play that game all the time, and it brings back memories when I watch him play some Warcraft. That's a lot of fun. Grubby, that's what I'm talking about, Mr. Habib. Very nice. I know some other people in here probably know him too, but 40 shares. Caesar's got 40 shares. Very nice. 7,000. Oh my gosh, we hit 7,000. You sit on $749,000. Daniel, can you imagine? 7,000 might be hard for a lot of people to wait out to that level, but I don't think that it's going to be that hard. Warcraft's getting into in 2021. Listen, Justin, have you ever played before? Because if you have, absolutely, man. If you've got time to play some Warcraft, it's still a lot of fun, but that's completely up to you. If you haven't played, you got a learning curve, but that game was awesome. And I know there might be some other people out there that have played too, but 370, very nice, Lucas. Very nice. 370 is a very nice portfolio. You're going to do very well on that. Your channel needs more eyes on it, bro. Listen, Orlando, I'm doing everything I can. I'm pumping these videos out every day. I'm loving this movement. I'm loving this stock. I haven't experienced anything so exciting. There's been a lot of gainers, right? You can hit, you can 2x or 3x, a stock if it moves. But guys, the potential on AMC is really something special. And if AMC reaches its full potential, it's going to be something that can not only change your life, but is going to change the way people teach finance. It's something that I'm very excited about. All right, keep giving you updates on the current price, guys. We're at 1147. It's dropping back down a little bit. It was 1170 a minute ago, so it's pulling back just a little bit. But listen, we're still up 13% on the day. That is a huge green candle. Should add some music and LCD color lights. Listen, where do you get, I don't know, license-free music or royalty-free music, whatever it would be called? I don't know. I would love to do some background music, but I don't want to get hit with any copyright violations or anything like that. And look, the LED lights are over there, but I'd have to move to that chair or something because the chat scrolls across this side of your guys' screen, right? 21,500 shares. Oh my gosh, Kenneth, you are absolutely killing it at $8.23. You definitely did go all in, man. That is very nice. You got to be very happy right now at 1140. Go down, of course. Listen, it can pull back a little bit, but that's fine. YouTube Creator Studio. Okay, I could download it from there, but how would I mean, would I just play it on another device or something? Is that what it would be? Literally unsubbed from every other channel so you can focus on. Listen, Jordan, you don't have to unsubscribe from any other channel. Absolutely not. You can stay subscribed to them. There's nothing wrong with that. What have? Oh yeah, if it's diluted, yeah, Mr. Habib. Absolutely. If I miss a comment, guys, please, because I got 3 comments that show up on the screen. If they're normal size comments, less if somebody writes a big one. So it's very hard. If you guys want to answer other comments all day, please help me out all day because it's very hard to keep up with everything that's going on. Moon Unit. It's there, right? Sitting on 25, 35 shares. Hold the 5, 10,000. Guys, 5 to 10,000 is a stretch, but it's not impossible if people hold. I know people are going to be they're going to be so much tempted to take these profits before we reach there. But if they don't, if you can hold out, it would absolutely hit that price because the potential's unlimited, right? More shares, less value. Yes, Mr. Habib, you are right. The more shares that enter the market, guys, the bigger the supply, the less the price, okay? Holding 5. Very nice, John. You are part of the movement with 5, man. I love it. John Gonzalez, everybody. It doesn't, guys, here, it doesn't matter if you have, actually, I don't even know what the minimum is. What's the minimum you could buy? Like fractional shares if you're using Webull or something. Pawn. I like Clay because he keeps it real. Guys, I try to keep it real because when I start to think about the potential, I start to sweat a little bit because the potential, I can get carried away in the potential too, right? 5,000. Okay. I can get carried away with the potential because it is there, but I got to try and keep myself grounded just so I don't start flying away. You know what I mean? So I think the Fed's monitoring the squeeze. At this point, I doubt it. At this point, I doubt it. They got a lot going on, man. They stay busy, and the Fed's always got it's something that they're trying to do with inflation and everything else. At this point, I don't think so. Could they get involved? Yes, but I don't think at this point that they're too concerned about it. 7,000 shares would be good with $500. 7,000 shares at $500. Yeah, that's $3.5 million natural. Think about that. You're closing out with $3.5 million if you hit that price. 5,900. Michael, oh my gosh, guys, I'm loving these numbers. I'm loving them. What are you doing with BitConnect? Invest in BitConnect. Hey, guys, whatever you think is good, right? I don't know too much about BitConnect. I'd have to look it up. Imagine the capital gains tax. Guys, the capital gains tax, if AMC, Luca, yes, what's up, Luca? Glad you're in here. If AMC actually hits, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, if these numbers become a reality, the capital gains tax that people are going to be experiencing, it's going to make a lot. I mean, it's going to make me sick just thinking about it. And I know it'll make you guys sick too, but I don't want to think about the capital gains taxes right now. I want to be in a good mood. I want to think about the money that I will make, not the money that they're going to take. So, holding for 2,500. John, if you hit 2,500, you say you got 5,000. Oh my gosh, guys. Think about these. Fired my financial advisor. He said he wasn't interested in AMC. Oh my gosh. Dude, what kind of financial advisor wouldn't be interested? Probably all of them, okay? Because I'm pretty sure financial advisors have to advise on fundamental and actual value, and we know that this is a technical trade right now, so I can see why they wouldn't be interested in it. Dude's probably sitting on 1,000 shares himself, though, right? I mean, financial advisor has to be playing it. You get a cool haircut. Good, John, good. Netherlands doesn't have capital gains tax. Habib, is this true? The Netherlands doesn't have any capital gains taxes? Dude, I think we should all move. I think we should all move right before we close out. Anything past 1,000 would be a blessing. Luca, absolutely. Think about it, man. If it hits 1,000, oh my gosh. Listen, I don't like to think too much about 10,000 because I know that's a super stretch. But if people hold out, guys, I think 1,000 is possible. If people hold out, that's the main thing you need to see. No capital gains on the stock market. Habib, that is incredible. I know we get no capital gains, like if you own your home for 2 years and then you sell it, no capital gains on that, which is good. But yeah, we got capital gains on the stock market here. Long-term and short-term. There's a difference, but we still got them. Hold, exactly, Jose. Tax-free savings account. Very nice, Kenneth. You're going to be doing very well then. Jersey over there. What's up, Oliver from Jersey? Got some friends in Jersey, actually. You ever been to Hawthorne, Oliver? Any idea on capital gains when in Tisa? Where's Tisa? I don't know. How much tax do you guys pay? Listen, they're talking about 43%. And that's going to be for everybody if AMC actually goes to $1,000, $10,000 a share. Everybody's going to be paying that. I think that 43% was anybody that made over or capital gains that were above $1 million, right? I didn't read too much up on the new capital gains that they're trying to impose here, but patience, cheer, brother. Thank you, Diego. Patience. That's exactly right. Patience will pay you. I like the way you put that, Diego. BMO investor line. I'm trying to sell $500, just like 10% of my portfolio. It's not letting you. I don't know. I don't know why it wouldn't be letting you. Oh, Mr. Habib, it's sickening, isn't it? Especially coming from somebody that doesn't have to pay. It's crazy. Microvision has been insane. Damon, you know the thing I like about Microvision? It just broke a new high today. So there's no ceiling on it right now. It can keep running. I mean, if you're thinking it's doing good, I haven't looked at it in about an hour. But if you thought it was doing good earlier today, tomorrow could be another up day as well. I know a lot of people are already taking their profits on Microvision. But look, nothing wrong with that, guys. Take your profits. Make the money. Leave half run. Whatever your strategy is, just make sure that you make money. People will sell. People will also be buying in if you're missing out. Absolutely. Evie, that is very true. I know there's going to be a lot of FOMO going around. That's why I say if you want to get in now, get in with one share. You know, whatever you think, whatever you're comfortable with, get in now before it starts to run so that you don't have to jump in and get all emotional and worry about it when it starts to rocket. That would be like the worst time to get in, is when you have to, worry and be like, oh my gosh, is it time? Is it time? Is it time? Is it the squeeze? Like, you can't plan the squeeze. You can't time it perfectly. And nobody's going to miss, at least I don't think nobody's going to miss sitting on a $11.50 share. Exactly, Daniel. I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there that probably think, I'm not going to buy it just yet. It might squeeze in a month. It might squeeze in 6 months. Whatever it is. They might try to time it perfectly. And guys, it's going to start running, and then you're going to get all antsy. You know what I mean? No, Evie, it's not time. It's not squeezing yet. I know it's not squeezing yet, but I don't think there's anything wrong with sitting on a $11.50 share. How many days? How many days before the squeeze, or how many days could it last? What do you mean by that? Just sit back and enjoy it. Exactly, Daniel. If you get in now, if you're just chilling, one day you might wake up and you're like, I went to bed, it's $11. I woke up, it's $1,100. Like, what is going on here? AMC, there you go. And Doge at the end. I know a lot of people made a lot of money on Doge too. Absolutely. Aren't worried. Listen, it's gonna happen. Everything right now, everything is stacking in our favor. Sell at 5,000. No genre. 5,000's possible. 5,000. Listen, I know a lot of people are going to be tempted before 5,000, but 5,000 is definitely possible. Short squeeze might hold 5 to 8 days. Mr. Habib, absolutely. It could. You got to look at the volume during the short squeeze, all of that stuff to let you know how many shares are potentially being covered and go from there. Holding Doge could have had 4,000. I didn't see that. Holding Doge could have had 4,000. Could have made. Well, dude, I don't think the run in Doge is over yet either, though, guys. I've been up on Doge. I don't think the run's over there yet. I think a lot of people are trying to find support in that, since it's all brand new. All these gains are brand new. There's still a lot of money to be left or to be made there as well. Done well on Doge. Yeah, recovery. A lot of people have done so well on Doge, and it still has a lot of potential left in my mind. I know a lot of people are hating on it right now, but I don't think the gains are over there either. And there's not. Listen, a lot of people want to go all in on AMC or all in on Dogecoin. What's wrong with diversifying, though? You know what I mean? Like, have a little in Doge, have a little in AMC, guys. You're not gonna miss out if you've got a couple shares of AMC. You're not gonna miss out, right? It's not gonna be like, guys, you got 10 shares of AMC and it goes to $10,000. I mean, all of a sudden you got $100,000 in your account. Yeah, it would have been nice to have 1,000 shares, but don't worry about stretching yourself so thin. What would I do with great profit? Listen, Jordan, I love making my money make more money. So I don't know if I would do anything too extravagant, man. I don't think I would like change my life in any great way. I'm very happy. I'm very content with what I have. And dude, I would just make sure that if it was something life changing like that, it was some huge amount, I would just, continue investing it and let it work for itself the rest of its life, the rest of my life. That's the thing. Someone gave me $5,000 to invest in an AMC. Listen, I don't know if I'd invest the full thing in AMC because I do believe in diversification, but I absolutely believe that AMC will go higher when it squeezes. Now, I'm not basing my opinions on AMC on fundamentals or balance sheet value or anything like that because I don't think that's there. I truly don't. But this technical move, if you're a speculative investor, if you've got money, I don't want to say to risk, but if you've got money out there that you're willing to invest in something that you know is a little risky, right? Because when the squeeze happens, it could happen fast. It will go up. It will come down. But the potential here is what's got me so excited. When are we going to squeeze? Aaron, when are we going to squeeze? Nobody knows the exact date, but when you see days like this, when you see green days, when you see the price moving higher, and then if you see volume moving lower and price moving higher at the same time, that will create the perfect storm. Hector, AMC, can't wait. Oh my gosh, I can't wait either. F21, what? Something ends in 21? Sorry, I missed that. 190 viewers, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this live stream. If you're here, if you haven't clicked that subscribe button yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. We're here every single day. We're growing our portfolios together. We could be squeezing now. Listen, this could... I don't think this is a squeeze here, but this could lead us into the squeeze. We need to break through 14, 50, and 20 before we really squeeze. Henry, bro, what's up? So excited. I'm excited too. Be a bro. Absolutely, Daniel. Be a bro. Join us. Become a bro. And listen, a lot of people, I see some comments every once in a while. But the girls, they can't be a bro. Why can't a girl be a bro? We're all bros together, right? I know the 9% of subscribers out there that are girls. The 9%, I think it's subscribers, maybe total viewers. You guys are bros too. Absolutely. Let's go, guys. We're all in this together. Evie's a bro. Look at that. There you go. Absolutely. Najma, Ibrahim, he's a bro. That's what I'm talking about. GSAT, IDEX on another video. Yes, I've done a couple of videos on GSAT, but I have not done one in a while. So I'm familiar with them, but I'd have to do a little bit more research and do another video on them. 1180 was a battle. 1180, yeah, 1180 is a battle. I believe right here at this level, around 1130, there's some decent... Well, it was resistance. Hopefully it provides some support now. But right at this level we're at right now could be a significant level. Closing above 12, unlikely today, but it would be huge. I think if we close, honestly, I think if we close anywhere above 1150, it's going to be good. Because if you look at a lot of the recent highs, you see that 1150 level as kind of like your candle wants to end there. No, definitely. Yeah, how much is it? It's at 1135 right now. AMC's at 1135 right now. Spencer, you totally agree. Yeah, if we can close above, we're kind of sitting right on that line right now, bouncing. If we got a strong close in the next 10 minutes and we can just hit another, 14, 15 cents, we're going to be doing very well. You're broing gangster style. Very nice. I like it. Broing gangster style is always good. All right, I like when you guys talk back and forth with each other too, because if I can't read it, I know you guys are helping each other out, and that's where it's at, because I got 2 comments on the screen right now, and I can't read anything else. Something about call options in that last comment, I don't know. Added 10 more shares throughout the day today. Very nice. Going to add another. Najma, I like it. Insanely oversold. I can imagine so. It came down pretty good in the last 2 hours. I know we hit about 1196 was the high today, and we're down about 50 cents. 1140 right now. Power of social media on our side, guys. Isn't it incredible when people can come together like this join together in a movement which is surrounding AMC right now. It's absolutely awesome. New bro to the channel here, like my style. Thank you, Miguel. I like your style. Glad to have you here. Absolutely. You're new to stocks and I've been very helpful. Well, thank you so much. Listen, guys, that's what it's all about. You know, I try to come on here, share my experience, share my knowledge, whatever I can research and come up with. As long as we can learn something, we're doing better, right? So thank you very much, Dan. Thank you for becoming a bro. If you hit that subscribe button, I do appreciate that. AMC, if it's up, then it's stuck. Well, I like when AMC is up. Microvision. If you guys haven't checked that out today, I haven't looked at it in a minute, but busting new highs. A lot of people have got to be pretty happy with Microvision right now, right? Yeah, they definitely, Evie, if you're talking about holding throughout 2021 into 2022, they absolutely could, especially if we get, you know, some of these 43 million shares out there that could be issued and potential 500 million new. Melvin Capital's website is down. Is it really, KH? Oh my God. Guys, who knows? Melvin Capital might have lost so much money they just shut down. Who the heck knows, you know? Not MVIS, AMC. Mr. Habib, it's true. Frankfurt, I know that like the DAX and all that stuff, they got a lot going on over there. I don't know too much about I don't know too much about what AMC is trading at on that exchange. It's AH9. Okay. One share. Whoosh! One share is all it takes. One share is all it takes, guys. If you don't have the money to throw around or whatever, one share is all it takes to be a part of it, right? This is exactly why shorting is dangerous. Look, you know, there can be money to be made off shorting stocks as well. It is a strategy, but it is so much riskier than buying. And guys, I mean, when something like this happens, when you get a group of people behind a stock like this, what could be more dangerous? I mean, these guys, they're looking at losing hundreds of billions, potentially trillions of dollars. I mean, yeah, that's dangerous. And you know what, Najma, they might not learn from it unless, you know, they can't go invest in another. If they lose it all and can't continue to invest, hopefully they learn, right? Let's pick a charity and donate. Evie, that is absolutely possible. I mean, we could fund a lot of charities with the potential that AMC has here. It wouldn't even just have to be one. I don't even think it would be fair to do one. That would be like the richest charity in the world, right? So I think there's a chance that hedges get bailed out. What do you mean by bailed out? Do you mean like Robinhood shutting down? Not letting people close out their positions in anything like that? Buy more positions? You mean bailed out that way or in a different way? One share, I like that. Yeah, one share can make a huge difference to charity, shouldn't it? Charity's your daughter. Listen, whatever you guys are investing for, whatever your goals are, focus on that. Government bailout, I would find them I would find it hard to believe that the government would bail the hedge funds out with this. Hey, bro, finally made it on. Nick F, what is up, guys? Give a hello to Nick F. Nick F helps moderate the chat. Dude is always here. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate everybody in here for being here, for chatting, for watching the videos, commenting, keeping it nice, man. When you see how nice these people are, it's just, it makes everything that much better. Sup, Nick F? Yeah, there you go, Shannon. Hello, Nick F. I like it. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Charity's high maintenance wife. Yeah. Good luck, Fox. Good luck. Son is Nick F. Daniel! Good to know. Maybe that Nick F could be your son. Who knows? What's up, Nick? Hey, Nick's getting a lot of love. I love it. Robin Hood is the ghetto. Get off that thing. Listen, Evie, excellent segue into, guys, there's a link in the description below. If you have not switched over to Webull yet and you would like to use Webull, look at this. You've got like a great platform right here. Super simple to use. $100. You'll get a couple free stocks just for switching over. Sell those free stocks, buy AMC, and then you've got a free share of AMC. Excellent. Evie, that was all made possible by you. I appreciate that. What's my day job, Clay? let's just say making YouTube videos at this moment, right? Nice segue. Absolute Fox. She set it up perfectly, didn't she? Hey, everyone, keep up the great collaboration. Nick, thank you. Guys, I love it. 11:49. Is it 11:49? Nice. Got you, bro. Nice. Evie. I like it. If things get a little slow in here, Evie, you could just say, Robinhood, switch to Webull. And then I'd be like, oh, yeah, guys, use the link down there for Webull. Make sure to sign up. I appreciate the help all the time, guys, right? If I forget something, you remind me. 100 likes. I see 100 likes. Very good job, guys. 100 likes. I don't know how many people. 170 people in here. I don't know how many people have totally been in here. 102. Man. Every time you mention the likes, people are like, oh, yeah, I forgot to click that. I do appreciate that. You and Trey need to collab. Spencer, I would absolutely. Guys, I feel like I watch Trey. You know, him and I don't agree on everything, but I watch Trey, and I feed off that dude's energy, and I feel like he would feed off my energy, and it would be like a back and forth, and we would just be going. I think that would be an awesome collaboration. I would totally be down for that. 11:54, 11:51. No. That's what I want to close above, guys. I want to close above 11:50. If we close above 11:50, we're going to have a great day. We're going to be busting all these wicks on these other candles, and it's going to be a nice thing. Awesome, bro. You're relatable and great energy. Thank you, Ebony. Thank you very much. And Tom, Trey's a good guy, man. I like that dude's energy, too. And I think he does a really good job. Especially when he does those bells to bell, like bell to bell. It takes a lot to be live bell to bell. I mean, don't get me wrong. It takes a lot of energy to do that. And it's not easy to do that. Like Spike for Clay. Let's go. 11:70. You take 11:70 for the day. Listen, I would love 11:70. I just hope we close above 11:50. Do I watch UFC? Mr. Habib, my brother loves to watch UFC. I do watch it when I can, but he knows a lot more than I do about all that stuff. He can tell you stuff all day long about it, and I'm like, dude, when you're talking to somebody that knows so much more than you, it's kind of like, all right, okay. Trey and Clay bro, the legendary Trey bro, Mark, Trey bro, I love it. That would be good. A Trey bro live stream. That would be pretty sweet. Dude, I think it would be cool to do, collaborations like that too. It doesn't even have to be on the same channel. You know how the Millennial Money guys get together when you get Kevin and Andre and Graham and what's the other guy's name? When they get together on Millennial Money and they all talk, I mean, I think that's a pretty cool thing that they all got going on together, and that would be, ideal. UFC, is that a stock? Were you talking about UFC the stock, or were you talking about actual UFC? If you were talking about UFC the stock, my bad. Trey, listen, I don't drink. Spencer, I don't drink. I got my water bottle. Trey's got his crack, and I got my water bottle. I believe it's under. I lost its logo. It was Under Armour. 11:486. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too. 11:48 with 2 minutes to the close. Ready for liftoff. Let's go. Let's go. Like $75. What was $75? Oh man, I think I might have missed it. Hopefully. Oh yeah, he's got his keyboard with the LEDs and all that stuff. Dude's a pretty good artist too. He's pretty good at drawing. It's in an uptrend, higher lows. Hopefully we're talking about UFC. I hope I didn't miss him. If UFC was in the stock market, it would be worth hundreds of dollars per share, right? Not like hundreds of dollar market cap. Hopefully. To switch from Robinhood. Guys, I think I missed a lot of stuff. How much would I sell at? Guys, I'm going to make my... I don't have a price target in mind. Personally, I think a lot of people are going to be stretched at $1,000. I think that a lot of people will be stretched there. But I'm going to have to... I'm going to keep tabs on it. I'm going to watch volume real close. When it starts to take off, like when it starts to lift off, I'm going to be watching volume, shares to cover, or days to cover, and all of that stuff and make my decision based on that. But I don't have like a definite price target in mind. I just know, if you're sitting on 1,000 shares right now, if it hits 1,000, people are going to have $1 million in their accounts. $1 million in their account. It's going to be, guys, that's a lot of zeros. You know what I mean? Am I doing it live with when it squeezes? Oh, guys, I'll do it live, but I'll probably be sweating the whole time. It's like if it's squeezing and did it close at 11:50? Perfect. Perfect. That's what 11:49 close, 11:50 right now. Guys, so that is the level that I wanted to see. That is definitely a level that I wanted to see. Right above those other wicks. Oh, yeah. Gonna have to wait and see. I also won't cash out all at once. Yeah, see, that's the thing, guys. You don't have to cash out all at once. A lot of people think, when you go to take your profit, you just got to take the whole profit right off the bat. You don't have to. There's so many different strategies that you can use. When it squeezes, you send me a bottle of champagne. Ben, sounds good. 11:49. Yeah, that's what I'm showing too. I'm showing 11:49 as the close right now. It could settle a little different, but that's what I'm looking at. Yes. Jashari, you could stagger those sell orders and ride it all the way up, ride it all the way back down. Just have a plan in place, something that's going to keep you focused during the whole thing. Would I advise you, to put your stocks in the market and buy AMC? What do you mean put your stocks in the market? Like sell other stocks and buy AMC? After hours is down 4 cents at 11:45 right now. 11:49, you'll take it? Absolutely, Tom. I'll take it too. It's a good close. It's a very good close. Do I have a plan? Listen, my plan, I'm going to be watching it very carefully. I don't have a price target in mind because I believe that there's so much potential out there. But once I start to see a ton of volume kick in, like if I see that people are holding out and, we squeeze to $100 on very low volume, if we squeeze to 400 on very low volume, I'm going to stay comfortable. But as soon as I see, 200 million shares are being traded out there, I think it's really going to, I think that is going to be the point where it's kind of like, who are these shares going to? Is it just fear of missing out? People are out there buying right now, other retail investors, or have they covered? That's going to be a point where it's kind of like, the squeeze could be over if you see huge volume at high numbers. Close at 11:44. I'm showing 11:49 close. I don't know if mine settled yet or not, or Habib, if yours did. You were surprised it moved so much. What we have on volume today? What was the total volume? I don't have mine pulled up here. I don't know where my volume's at right there. Just got off the plantation. Selling 10% to cover initial investment, then ride the rest. Listen, once it's all profit, guys, it is all profit. And just think about how amazing that is. 200 people in here, guys. I appreciate everybody for being here, everybody for watching. What state am I in? Ohio. What state are you guys from? Anybody else in Ohio here? 77. Okay, 77 million volume. Listen, that's decently high volume. It is. Florida, very nice. Made $646 today. Very nice. $646 in one day is not a bad day. Ohio, we got another Ohio. West Virginia, Sweden. Okay. Minnesota, Florida. All right, there we go, guys. What about taxes? Yeah, well, I mean, taxes are going to be not good. California, what is that? Louisiana? All right, Ottawa, Canada. Dan, okay. People from all over the world. I love it. Florida gang. A lot of Florida in here. Tampa, Florida. I'm seeing a lot of Floridas. Canada. Arctic Canada. Wow. Best and worst states, Ohio. Texas, Finland, Cali, Pennsylvania, Texas. Man, everybody from all. That's the beauty of this, guys. It's not some, centralized movement. Everybody all over the world. Bavaria, Germany. Wow, everybody. Amsterdam. Okay. You're from the Netherlands, yes. Romania, very good. Dubai, okay. Oklahoma City. This is the beauty of it, guys. The whole world is coming together for AMC. Think about that. South Florida, Washington Heights. The moon soon. Yeah, the moon. We'll all be on the moon soon, right? Seattle, Washington, New Jersey, okay. Rumor has it Melvin Capital closed permanently. I don't know. Listen, it's a rumor right now. Could be true. I don't know. I haven't seen any articles on that. Been here for the last hour. South Carolina. Love Myrtle Beach. Connecticut. Man, you guys are all over the place. I love it. Can it go to 500? Mishi. I would say it could definitely, if people are willing to hold out, it could definitely go to 500. Pluto. You're well ahead of us, Hemi. Or Hemi. Hemi. It's probably Hemi. Belgium, Queens, New York City. Very nice. Look at this, guys. Everybody all around the world coming together for AMC stock. Hawaii, Alabama. Isn't it awesome? Arizona, Iraq for a year. Okay, Buffalo. Diamond hands, guys. Diamond hands. If you hold out, the potential is unlimited. And that is the beautiful thing about this. Brooklyn, New York, Ape. I love it. We do love the movies. I absolutely love the movies. Popcorn is one of my favorite foods in the entire world. Just subscribe. Good stuff. Thank you very much, Gabriel. Is that what it is? Gabriel. 225 people in here. If you have not clicked that subscribe button yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. Murder City, Baltimore, Maryland. Very nice. North Carolina. Oxford, UK. Okay. Thank you so much for everybody that's subscribing. Clicking that like button. We're up to 148 likes. I like it. Butter is your favorite food. And more butter, the better, right? You think it'll squeeze? I do think it will squeeze, yes. I do think it will squeeze. Do I think it'll squeeze today? No, because today's over with. But popcorn with a banana. Syracuse, New York. Okay, New York, stand up. Yeah. Holding your 51.7 shares strong. Good. Listen, guys, no matter if you've got 1 share or if you've got 100,000 shares, you are a part of what's potentially going to be talked about throughout the rest of the future. I mean, this could change finance classes. We could be talked about and taught in colleges for years to come. Subbed and like, thank you very much, Dana. Anybody in Columbus, Ohio? I'm close. Ebony. Close to 12K, bros. Oh, we got to be close now. We have to be close. I was close before we started. If we hit 12K before the end of this, I'm going to be pretty ecstatic. Absolutely, an international personality. We got everybody all over the world here watching right now, talking, hanging out, joining together. You want the money? And listen, you can. That's the beauty about it. You're going to get both. The hedge funds are going to lose, and you're going to get money. Do I have AMC? No, I only have shares. I don't have any options on AMC. Listen, I think options could be a great way to leverage what you have, but I don't think that options, if you're looking to, help out the squeeze, the buy and hold movement is much better. But if you're looking for, I don't want to say a gamble because you can use options for a lot of things, but if you're looking to use them for leverage and not necessarily, insurance or something along those lines, you can leverage your opportunity and you could definitely go the options route. But it's very hard to say when it's going to squeeze, and it's very hard to, I don't think options are really going to help the squeeze, but I do think that they can leverage your opportunity. What do we need for it to squeeze? Been here since January. I think the main things, and it's going to sound kind of dumb, thinking about it, are very simple. A high price and low volume is really going to add to the risk that the hedge funds are incurring, and that could really trigger the squeeze. Low volume and a very high price, and especially if we see a rising price on falling volume. That's going to be the perfect storm for a margin call and for an amazing squeeze. 77 million did trade today, yes, but it moved the price nicely, okay? It did move. So think about that kind of counteracting each other. If you see high volume and a low price, that's bad news. If you see high volume, high price, good. You can consider that a wash. Low volume, high price, guys, that's gonna be very nice. Not high volume. Look, if you have high volume, that cuts down what it takes for the days to cover. And if you have, let's say they have 70 million shares being shorted right now, and I know a lot of people get into all the synthetics and stuff like that. 70 million shares being shorted, volume at 70 million, they could cover their shorts in one day. You got to look at those ratios, and if they can cover in one day, they're not going to think that they're at risk. Okay, the hedge funds aren't going to think they're at risk. The banks aren't going to think the hedge funds are at risk. Lenders aren't going to think that it's in a risky situation, and they're going to say, okay, our money's safe. But if you see that, 7 million volume, and they're like, wow, it's going to take us 10 days to cover, that's 2 trading weeks. That's when it raises the risk and would contribute to a margin call. What do I think about today? I'm impressed with today. I really like the close today. I like the fact that we closed right at that 1150 level, and we're above that resistance line. Cleveland, Ohio, you are pretty close. What's the likelihood of a squeeze after hours or pre-market? I think it could start to squeeze. It definitely won't finish after hours or pre-market. It could start, but they could try to cover after hours or pre-market, but they're not going to be able to finish on after hours or pre-market volume. No way. So, like, don't be scared if you see after hours it shoots up or pre-market it shoots up or anything like that. Don't be scared that it's going to be over before you get access. How many shares am I on? Guys, listen, if you want to share how many shares you got, absolutely. I'm not going to ask you how many you got because I don't know. I feel like it's a little personal if somebody doesn't have as much money as somebody else and they're like, if they're sitting on all they can afford to sit on, whether that's a big number or a low number, it's all welcome here. Just got the notification for what? I missed it. Sorry. Went down to 11:43. I'm showing 11:36 after hours. I'm still showing 11:49 close. 117 shares, baby. Nice, Joseph. 34.20. Ooh. Independence. Okay. Independence, Ohio. Yeah. No, Mishi, no. Listen, it's not about embarrassing anybody. It's just, some people like to share that kind of information. Some people don't. Mingo Junction, Ohio. Very nice, Kyle. Very nice. 650 shares. Guys, listen to this movement, man. Everybody in this together is a beautiful thing. 2691 AMC, 75 GME. Mike, you're in it. You're in it to win it, dude. I love it. Got 0 shares just here. Listen, maybe one day you might have a share. If you learn something, if you want to get involved, if you have no shares of AMC right now, but you're still trying to gather information on whether or not you should get shares, nothing wrong with that either. Learn, grow, and move forward, guys. That's what it's all about. 4635, 1150. Oh my gosh, yes. 277,000 shares HCMC. HCMC makes me nervous, Joseph. I don't know about that one. That stock, I did a video on it a while back. I don't know about that one. That one makes me too nervous. That's a very low price stock. Should you be worried about Robinhood? Listen, I rep Webull. I would recommend Webull over Robinhood. But, I feel like they'd be hard-pressed to do what they did in the past. I feel like they'd be hard-pressed to do that again. There's a lot of eyes on them right now. With such big volume, why would we rise so little? Listen, TH, I don't think we rose little, man. We had a 15% gain today. I think that was really good. I think when Trey's streaming, the stock goes up. Hey, Ahmad, that is definitely possible. That dude's got a lot of people watching. He knows what he's doing. Buffalo, New York, been there 2 or 3 times. 21 shares. Lewis, 21 shares, man. You are a part. You are with us. I love it. E-Trade. People use E-Trade. I don't have any problems with E-Trade. To the moon, man. Thank you for your work. Thank you, Fernando. I appreciate. Listen, when people say stuff like that, I really appreciate it. I'm just here to share, everything that I find out, what I know. If I can help somebody else, absolutely. Webull and Clay, yeah, absolutely, guys. If you're looking at E-Trade or Robinhood and you want a broker, there's a link in the description below for Webull. Don't forget to sign up. Use that link. Deposit $100. Sell the free shares of stock you get. Buy AMC. Join the movement, and you're solid. Oh, absolutely. Guys, we're all in this together. Time to transfer to Webull. I do think there's time to transfer to Webull. I don't think it's going to squeeze in the next week. I really don't. And unless something happened and we really saw volume or the volume go down and the price go up, I think we have more than a week. Love watching me and trade. Thank you so much, Randy. I do appreciate that. I always appreciate the feedback. Look, whether it's criticism, good or bad, I read it. I go with it. If it's something I agree with, absolutely. If I say, man, I didn't even think about that, absolutely. That would be, listen, DJ, I think that would be awesome. I don't know if he would want to. I think that would be awesome. I think we would do really well. Look, he likes to talk. I like to talk. It might be a very long live stream. Thinking about that aspect of it, it might be a very long live stream because we both got a lot to say and we want to get it all out. But I think his energy plus my energy, man, we would feed off each other really well. Love my beard. Oh, thank you. I was thinking about shaving earlier. The mustache is getting a little, I don't know. When you can start feeling it, yeah, it's time to shave. Can it move like today, then squeeze? Yeah, it could. It can move like today. And I don't necessarily think that would trigger a squeeze because there's a lot of things that have to go into it. Where's my lamp? Listen, the only light I have over here, I've got those LEDs up over there. Should I get a lamp over here? I mean, listen, 100,000, I feel like people are going to be very, 100,000 in my opinion, people are going to be tempted much before that. Chair, yes. He's got a lamp, I've got a chair. You know what, Duck Clay? I think I might have lost something. 100K. Listen, if you guys can, if you think you can, here's the thing. Maybe you might be able to hold out to 100,000. Worry about what you think everybody else can hold out to. You know, because the way I want to put it, you might be the best driver in the world, right? You could be driving for NASCAR. You could be driving in drifting, professional stunt driver, whatever. But you got to worry about everybody else on the road. So treat that this way. You could hold out to 100. I could hold out to 100,000. Worry about where everybody else is going to get tempted, okay? Out at 500. Listen, 500, I believe, is very realistic. Theoretically, 100,000 could be realistic. I think there's going to be so much temptation, and you have to keep in mind where other people are going to be tempted. I saw a comment about dry ships. I have heard about dry ships. I've known some people to trade dry ships years ago. I don't like those shipping companies too much. Doesn't sit all. I don't know who owns Webull or all the details behind the funding and all that kind of stuff, but I do know the platform, and I appreciate the platform. Never had a problem trading anything on there. Somebody comment. Screen. If somebody caught that other comment, you can help them out. Absolutely do it. I wasn't able to catch it. Andrews, 100,000. In theory, it's possible, because if absolutely zero people were selling, the price has to rise till somebody eventually sold. But so my theory is 500. I think 500 is realistic. The more I think about it, people might be willing to hold out to 1,000. But it's all going to be based on that volume, guys. I can't put a price out there and say, 1,000, that's definitely what it's going to hit. 10,000 is definitely what it's going to hit. But if you look, if it starts to squeeze and you see this thing rocket up to $200, but the volume is still really low. If the volume was only 10,000 or 10 million shares that day, and it shoots up to 200, there's still a lot of days to cover. So it's definitely something that you want to keep in mind, and don't just, if volume goes up to 400 million during the squeeze, it might be safe to say that they've covered, okay? So that might be, you might want to say, oh, okay, this could be a peak. We could be reaching a peak right here. Anybody from here on, this could be FOMO buying, okay? It's definitely something that you want to watch out for. Don't play the squeeze passively, okay? It's not going to be like a set it and forget it. If it hits 10,000 a share, great. If not, I'm going to hold it afterwards. Make sure to take your profit during the squeeze and get back in after. A lot of people are very interested in, the fundamental aspect of AMC succeeding in the future. Think about how many more shares you can buy back in at when the stock price starts trading where it should fundamentally be trading. Okay, you could buy so many more shares, but take advantage of the technical swing in price because of the squeeze. How possible is what? I'm sorry. How possible is which price? Anders, thank you so much. Thank you for the subscription. I really do appreciate that, guys. Hold on, baby. Hold to the moon. That's all it takes, okay? All it takes is holding on. But guys, people's hands are going to start slipping. They're definitely going to start slipping. What's up, Chris? Chris is here. What's up, bro? Nobody's got a crystal ball, guys, but you got to play the facts, okay? How possible is 1,000? 1,000 is possible, but you definitely want, if you see it hits $100 and there's 400 million shares being traded, 1,000 is going to be far-fetched. If you see it hits $100 on 10 million volume, we're in the game. People are holding. Fidelity has it at 820. What, their potential squeeze? 12K. Did we hit 12K, guys? Is that what you're seeing? Did we hit 12K? Absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much for hitting 12K. I really appreciate that. How possible is a squeeze? I believe a squeeze, without giving it a percentage, you're just saying, relatively, very possible. I think a squeeze is very possible. Here's my biggest holdup that would prevent a squeeze, and that is injection of supply. So if a lot of new shares enter the market. Now, I know the upcoming vote and everything talks about new shares, the 500 million new shares entering the market in 2022, but it's all a game of risk analysis, and a margin call would really trigger the squeeze. So the less chance we give the hedge funds, in my opinion, the better. We need to let them know that their money is at risk. Happy with 100. Listen, if you're happy with $100 a share and you want to ride it up, man, let it hit $100 a share. If it's blowing by that, let it hit the $100 per share. Put a stop loss there if you need to, and then ride it up absolutely to the moon. Have your strategy in place before the squeeze happens. Don't get caught up in all of the emotion and all of the fear of missing out that could take place, once it starts to rocket. Because the big difference, I did a video on GameStop and AMC the other day. A lot of people got caught off guard by GameStop, okay? And I know that Robinhood and different brokers really messed up that squeeze there, but a lot of people got caught off guard. Guys, the focus on AMC right now, the laser focus, it should be exciting you. It should. Correct. Adam, the 500 million shares will not be issued this year. There are still 43 million shares that could be issued this year, but in the file that they filed with the SEC and everything and made it public, the 500 million shares would not be issued unless absolutely necessary. So, but look, guys, if there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and I've said it in a lot of the videos recently, if there's a light at the end of the tunnel and they know that they've only got to hold out until 2022, hedge funds, banks, lenders, they're sitting on a lot of money and they've got time. They don't care if they make gains this year as long as they don't lose everything. So it's definitely something. Not exactly sure if Vicky, maybe somebody else has a borrow rate that they can see right now. I don't have anything set up that I could be able to see that right now. 380 and you're out. Listen, 380, if you're riding it on the way up, we blow by 380 and you want to drop a stop loss on there and see how high you can go, you could do something, 380 stop loss, $1,000 target. Anything that you can think of could be, just have your strategy in place before. May 4th vote, speed anything up. The May 4th vote, if we see that the new shares are not available for issue this year, I think that could help the cause. I do think. I don't think it can necessarily trigger the squeeze, but I think that would be a good thing. Do not sell on the way up. Listen, guys, I'm not going to tell you when to sell or when not to sell. Selling on the way up, I don't think anybody here holds enough shares that would squander a squeeze or, move the market in a way that would be, I don't know, harmful to other investors. At the end of the day, do what's right for you that you're not going to regret in the future. You could absolutely go on the way up, on the way down, but do something that you're not going to regret and say, man, I'm still holding AMC at $10 a share and it hit $900 a share. Don't be that. If we hold to the top, we control the price. Alex, that is absolutely correct. That is absolutely correct. Correct, Anders. He did say that, but they did leave a little caveat in there that said if they absolutely need to, if you're facing bankruptcy again or whatever, if they need to issue those shares, they could. Evie, if you sell at 100 and it goes to 1,000, you're going to be pretty upset. But at the end of the day, just remember, guys, nobody is going to be able to time the peak perfectly. So if you think, man, I left, $20 a share on the table. If you think I left $100 a share, you gotta have that, understanding with yourself and be okay with that. In all seriousness, what type of a Lambo am I going to be getting? Do I have to limit it to one? Does it have to be limited to one Lambo? Your price target isn't the same as the government. Absolutely right, Caleb. I missed the comment about whether or not it'll go back up or down. Sorry. You could sell, listen, yeah, you could sell half at 100. You could sell the other half at 500 if you want, or ride it up, 50%, 50%, 50% until you're holding very little shares. And that's a strategy too. It doesn't have to be half and half. You can just keep using percentages if you want. Not selling until 1,000 plus. Tommy, 1,000 plus is possible, guys. You just have to be willing to hold. How high do I think it'll go when AMC squeezes? I don't, listen, there's realistic numbers, there's unrealistic numbers, but it's all going to come down to how many shares are being traded during the squeeze and whether or not people are willing to hold. If you see that volume stays low, you know people are willing to hold. If you see the volume skyrockets to 500 million shares, people paper-handed and took their profits. So watch out for that. Definitely watch out for that. Listen, Alex, it's true. It's true. If everybody set a price target at $10,000 a share and walked away from their phones, and I'm talking everybody has to do it, okay? Including Wanda and AMC and all of these institutions that should act logically. If they did that as well, dude, they have to offer 10,000 before shares start hitting the market. But, in reality, are people going to do that, right? Are people going to allow that? They're going to see $1 million in their account and not take profit? Like, it's very hard to believe. $600 a share and you're a millionaire? Look, man, $600 a share, you could hold out. I think people might hold out this 600. We saw GameStop squeeze. I know GameStop's got a lot less shares outstanding, but market cap goes out the window when you're looking at a technical analysis and you're looking at it from a trader's point of view. Market cap doesn't reflect, and I've put it in a couple videos. During the squeeze, a lot of people might say that, $1 trillion market cap for AMC is impossible. Well, look, guys, during the squeeze, a market cap does not reflect the fundamental value of AMC. Market cap is going to reflect how much we're requiring the shorts to pay for their short positions. That's what that is. Consult your wife and go from there. It's her money too. Good idea. You're going to live a happy life. Another hedge fund went belly up in Sweden this weekend. It's going to be, listen, hedge funds are going belly up all over the place, guys. They're really, really getting into some risky situations that they shouldn't be doing. AMC's underwater in debt. Exactly, Blackjack. That's why this is not a fundamental play. Their balance sheet is it's not in a good situation. The balance sheet's not in a good situation, so make sure to keep in mind that this is a technical trade. It's very speculative, and if you're looking to invest in AMC for the long run, use your profits from the short squeeze and buy back in later when the price settles. You don't have to hold throughout the entire squeeze. Buy back in. You can buy plenty more shares with a lot more money. I'm sorry, I missed the comment that tagged me at Clay, bro. Blew by real quick. Mike, you could stagger yourselves. Absolutely. 100,000 might be hard to hit, but if people are willing to hold, there's nothing to stop it from hitting that, okay? That's the good thing. Oh, George, I don't know. If AMC squeezes, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because it's not if AMC squeezes, it's when AMC squeezes. Most everything was green in the market today. Yeah, today was a very good day for a lot of people. A lot of people made a lot of money in the market today. It was a very good day. Especially for AMC. We want to see the stock price going up. Ape Strong, that's what I'm talking about, Jason. Yeah, Keegan, I don't know. It's not if it squeezes, it's when it squeezes, right? It's sad, George. Yeah. Looking for a house. Hey, I don't know if you can get pre-approved just on the amount of shares you hold in AMC, but housing prices are ridiculous now, guys. Absolutely. New subscriber, I didn't see your name. Sorry, but I am in Ohio. A lot of people from all over the world are in here. I'm absolutely loving it. Lou, can't wait for the rest of the week. I'm hoping we break 1450. I'm hoping we break that second level of resistance this week. That would be awesome. Omar's got 112 shares. Absolutely. Guys, no matter how many shares you hold, you are a part of this thing, and you've got the potential to make a lot of money. Guys, you should be excited. Whether you have 1 share or 10,000 shares, you should be excited. Fidelity going to loan shares. I don't know, what Fidelity plans on doing. It's the stockholders that have to ultimately make that decision, but 589 shares, very nice, Michael. Ohio go Bucks. That's what I'm talking about, Sean. PSD has its downsides. Yeah, I would say so. Rage Against the Machine, you get 50 shares. Very nice. Jessica, 34 shares, looking sweet. Guys, it doesn't matter if it's 1 share or 100,000 shares. Everybody is in this together, and that's what makes it special. Sahar, very nice. Very nice. Canada in the house, too. Everybody all over the world. I love it. Clever, mostly everything's been green today. Yes. Today was a very good day for the overall market. Squeeze is imminent, Eric. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. 10K is the price target. Evie, if people, oh man, listen, I could hold, you could hold. I just don't know who else could hold. I know people are gonna be tempted, guys. It's the only apprehension that I have, right? 38 shares, Miguel, very nice. Piling in hard at GME once it was. Sorry. Yeah, guys, that's the thing. If you hold, they have to pay. If you hold, they have to pay. Now, I know there's only 400 people in here, so there's a lot of AMC shareholders. That's why I'm going to say, you can hold, but don't hold past the squeeze. Don't hold to the point where volume rockets up to 500 million shares and then, you miss out on the opportunity. Be very smart about it. Do your research. If you don't exactly know, ask some questions. There's a lot of people in here. If I missed a comment, they can answer. But, watch the volume. Watch what's available. And don't be passively investing in the short squeeze. It's not a long-term value investment. It is a technical speculative play. Price target's 40 to 50 by the end of the year. I think we can beat that. I really do. I really do. Yeah, you could look at holding no matter what, but the price target during the squeeze is going to be a lot higher than the fundamental price target could be. And that's just fact. Fundamentally, AMC cannot trade as high as it could trade during the squeeze. This is true. I mean, $100 on a regular stock, absolutely. It can 10x. Regular stock can 10x. The potential during the squeeze is something that you're not going to find on any stock based on fundamentals. Okay? You can't reach the same prices when you're trading fundamentally as you are trading technically. Is there any chance that it won't happen this year? I do believe that there is a chance that it could not happen this year. I actually did a video on that yesterday if you want to check it out. There's a lot of factors that could go into the hedge funds being able to hold out until 2022. That's why we need to create as much risk as possible for them. Low volume, high price, stuff like that is really going to add to the risk that hedge funds have and shorts have. No, I have one channel. Sorry. I have one channel. Yeah, there's a chance that it can happen before September. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you see, it's a game of risk analysis. So the higher the likelihood that the hedge funds will fail, the more likely that the institutions are to call a margin call. Thank you very much to whoever said that I'm a good YouTuber. Clear explanation, very good. I really do appreciate that, guys. Sometimes it's hard. Like, if you know something, it might be hard to explain it in a way that other people can understand. I'm trying to do my best and just trying to relate what I know to help everybody else out. 700 shares. Listen, 700 shares is absolutely enough. I don't know what your goals are, what your end game is, but absolutely, and it doesn't have to be that much either. If you just want to be a part of it, one share makes you a part of it. Talking about Webull, whoever said that, guys, use the link in the description below for Webull. Sign up, deposit $100, sell the free shares you get and buy AMC if you want. That's a good way to get some shares of AMC absolutely free. Didn't even have to buy them. Now you're a part of it. To become a millionaire, there you go. There you go. If you want to become a millionaire, AMC could absolutely do that depending on how many shares you have and how willing people are to hold. I'm sorry, something about an exit strategy. I don't know if I missed the whole comment or not. It said, thanks for my input, something about exit strategy. 100, what's realistic? Listen, guys, 1,000's realistic, 10,000's realistic, 100,000 could be realistic. But look, the only way those numbers can be realistic is if you see people holding. And that's why I say volume is going to be so important. And don't get caught. Don't get caught not selling, okay? How do we create more risk? The biggest way to create risk for the hedge funds is a high price and low volume. Very difficult to do, but that's where the whole concept of diamond hands comes in. If you're not willing to sell, and if nobody's willing to sell, they have to offer a higher price in order to get those sell orders, right? So if you see very low volume, that means very large days to cover. If you see high price, that means that they're being squeezed, right? They're losing money. So that's like a perfect storm that you can look at. How do you watch the volume? At this point, I wouldn't use 3-month daily volume or 3-month average volume. I would look at a daily volume. Look at how much shares were traded. 70 million shares were traded today. In my opinion, that's a lot. And a lot of the research that I've done, it says anything over 8 days to cover is going to put the hedge funds in a risky situation for a short squeeze. Okay? Listen, I've done a couple videos on an exit strategy. I could do one that might be a little bit more concise as well. And I think that might be a good idea. But anything over 8 days to cover is going to start putting them in a risky situation. So if you see volume trading around 10 to 11 million dollars or 10 to 11 million shares per day, and then the price is rising on that low volume, that's going to be good news. What's low volume? Low volume would mean more people are holding their shares and they're not selling their shares. Any suggestions on a site? Do you have a broker? If you don't have a broker, volume, Yahoo seems to be pretty accurate to me. If you want to look at Yahoo, Financial Times, Reuters, Bloomberg, and then, compare those sites, that's something you can do as well. How many days to cover actually? Well, right now, with volume being at 77 million shares today, it would only take them 1 day to cover. The hedge funds aren't worried if it's only going to take them 1 day to cover. Low volume plus rising prices would be a very good, that would lead to more risk for the hedge funds. And that would be more likely to incite a margin call. G-Trus, I'm not exactly sure what Revolut is. Sorry. TD Ameritrade, you can get your volume there, yeah. TD Ameritrade is good. Would there be a margin? There would have to be some sort of external factors. I don't think that just the holdings of AMC would trigger a margin call if we had high volume like this. Only because the lenders, the banks, brokers, they're not going to view this as a risk. If they know that they can cover in 1 day, they can just go out and cover all of their shorts in 1 day. It's not cause for concern. The way that you and I could trigger a margin call, like the only, I don't want to say power that we would have over that, but the only effect that we could cause is if we hold this stock, right? Because if we hold the stock, that lowers volume. If people are out there swing trading and day trading AMC and allowing a lot of shares to be traded, it doesn't cause concern for the hedge funds. Would there be, if the share vote gets approved, I think that would lessen the likelihood of a margin call because that would give them a light at the end of the tunnel. That would give them hope. What's the target sell? I don't have an exact price target in mind right now. I'm going to be keeping my eye. Like once it squeezes, once it starts to rocket, I'm going to be watching that volume very carefully. Today was higher, but not that high. Yeah, we had about, 15% gain today, and volume hit around 70 million from like the 20 to 40 million range. AMC floor, 2K minimum. 2K is possible, guys. If people are willing to hold, 2K is absolutely possible. I get concerned that people are willing to hold or not, I think that a no vote would definitely, it would be beneficial for the squeeze. It would be beneficial for the squeeze. A yes vote would be beneficial in cleaning AMC's balance sheet up, but I don't think that AMC is a investing play or a value play that we should be investing in right now. I think it's a technical trade for the squeeze. Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't want to call them paper-handed people if they fold before, but it's definitely something. Gabe does a review door. He does an exit strategy. I have to check it out. I haven't seen anything that he's done. I haven't seen anything that he's done. So that could be something good. Could be, I don't know. I haven't seen anything. GME's taken off. Is it really? Is it taking off after hours? I don't have my tablet open anymore. Is it moving after hours? What's AMC doing? Yeah, if that's the thing, Alex, that's the thing. If everybody was on the same page, it would be like, only one guy is holding the stock. If that was the case, I mean, you're pretty much in control, right? But the fact that there's millions of people holding AMC, it gets, well, technically, I don't know if there's millions of people holding. I don't know how many people are holding, but there's 400 million shares outstanding. But there's a lot of people holding, and not everybody is going to be in accord. Very nice, man. I got to see. I was really excited about the fact that it closed above 1164. Very nice. I love the fact that it closed above 1150, and 1164 after hours is looking pretty good. At least that's what I'm seeing. Is that what it's at right now? 1164. Guys, if you're brand new to the channel, we got 455 people in here. If you're brand new, don't forget to click that like button and the subscribe button. Join us, become a bro. We're here every single day. The whole point is to grow our portfolios together, to learn as much as possible, and we're having a lot of fun. Trust me, we're having a lot of fun so far. AMC and GME ripping. I love it. I'm seeing 1164 on my thing. I don't know. It looks like it might be lagging a little bit, but AMC, what's your play? If AMC hits 1,000 tomorrow, rise. Does it hit it on 500 million volume, or does it hit it on like 10 million volume? Tell me that. I don't have an exact. I'm going to be following it. I don't have an exact price target in mind right now, but that's why I asked what the volume is on his scenario there. Because if volume stays low, I'm holding. If I see volume skyrockets to 500 million shares, it's gonna be. I would get out on a dip. I would definitely get out on a dip if I see very high volume. Ready to go to the moon? Be real. Me too. Me too. Ben, very good strategy. Very good strategy. If you see some ridiculous volume though, I would consider watching it very closely or using a stop loss or something, because if it's potentially, if they can potentially cover their shorts, that's where my play is. I'm not, investing in the fundamentals of AMC at this point. I'm investing in the short squeeze, or trading the short squeeze, I should say. It's not really an investment. I think the last comment asked about how many shares I'm sitting on. You can share that information if you want. I don't feel comfortable. AMC volume. Why is AMC volume? A lot of people were trading today. Buying and selling. Maybe some people are trying to get in on the situation here and trying to get in on the movement. But volume is just, more people willing to buy and sell those shares. Oh, absolutely, Najman. Absolutely. And hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. I don't know if I am or not, but dropping another 1K tomorrow. Nice, Lou. Nice. Guys, we broke above 1150. I love it. I want to see 1450 by the end of the week. That's the next level of resistance that I can see right here. No, I think it's my Wi-Fi. I'm just looking at it, and it's bouncing back and forth in between. Like, the way I have it on my screen right now, it's bouncing back and forth in between, like the close and the after hours number. Yeah, be real. FOMO's, once the squeeze starts too, not all that volume you're going to see is people, are shorts being covered. A lot of that volume is going to be people trying to get on the bandwagon late. It's going to be a lot of FOMO at that point. When you see the price ripping, it's definitely going to be a lot. Hope it squeezes soon. Listen, it could squeeze soon. We gotta create that perfect storm, and hopefully they don't get that light at the end of the tunnel with those 500 million new shares, because that's going to be a blow to me. I mean, that's going to be something hard to see if we give them any hope. I'm not going to like that. But it's going to be good for AMC's balance sheet. Nice, Najma, nice. 1129 to what? I didn't see. Listen, George, I personally do think it's a when as opposed, because listen, the shorts have to be covered. The shorts do have to be covered. So if people are willing to hold, it's definitely going to be a win. It's not going to be an if, it's going to be a win because they can't get out of the shorts. It's not like they can just, not cover them. They have to cover the shorts. Fingers crossed for at least 1250 that week. That would be great. 1450 is the next line I'm concerned about. You got 200 GME right now. Nice. Or GME's at 200. From 180 a minute ago? 1129 to 1167 and under. Ah, Keezy, I like it. I like that. John, I have not seen the Melvin Capital website. I've seen a couple people in here saying that it's down or something like that. So that's definitely something that could be of concern, but I have not seen their website today. Exactly. Be real. Be real. It's and those shares could go directly, to institutions like that. Doesn't have to be to the general public. They could, like he was saying, they could give them to cover their deferred rent. They could pass them out that way. They could pass them out to hedge funds if they wanted. Doesn't have to be at market price. Like there's a lot of stuff that goes into that could be bad news. 179 now from 169. Okay, cool. Maybe that 200 was how many shares? 15 GME and 45 AMC. Very nice. I'm cool. I like it. And that's what I like too, guys. You don't have to be just an AMC guy or just an AM or GME person. It's there's a lot of money to be made in a lot of places. Hey, listen, I don't know if that was Evie that left that comment. You don't have to change your vote based on anything I say, but that is the way that I view it, okay? So if it makes sense to you, do whatever you please with that, but don't feel like, because at the end of the day, guys, I don't care if you vote yes or no. Do what you think is right for you, for AMC, for whatever. That's the way that, I view the situation, and I think giving myself any chance to see this squeeze is what's right for the squeeze. 178 shares and holding strong. Nice. Shiba Inu to the moon. Doge is doing pretty well too, guys. Let's not hate too much on Doge. Apparently it's going up. I don't have it pulled up here, but apparently it's going up, Jacob. A lot of people are into GameStop after hours, huh? Oh man, Microvision, you had a very good day on Microvision today, Frederick. Where's all the thumbs up? Guys, 279 thumbs up. There's 490 people in here right now. If everybody just clicks thumbs up, I know we go over 490. Because people that aren't here anymore already clicked thumbs up. Yeah, Microvision had a very nice day today. Hopefully some of you have that in your portfolios as well, because they had a very nice day. That's true. The 500 million shares will not be used this year, but that doesn't mean that it's not a light at the end of the tunnel, and it doesn't mean that they won't be used. If you read the filings with the SEC, they won't be used unless absolutely necessary. So nice, Be Real. You had it sold for AMC. Hey, that's a strategy, guys. That's a strategy. It doesn't have to be all AMC. Take some profits on some other stuff too. Make sure to make some money. That's what it is. What's my price target? Listen, I think that anything is possible with AMC. I'm going to be playing it very close to chest. I'm going to be watching volume and all of that and letting it ride while volume is low, and then being a lot more conservative when volume starts to rocket. George, thank you for the thumbs up. Truth with the diamond hands. Truth is in here. What's up? Stagnant Doge money moving around. Oh, man, now the chat's kicking up. I like it. 487 shares, AMC, 2 of GameStop. Nice, Wayne. Very nice. Don't vote based off the squeeze. Listen, vote based on whatever you think is correct. I'm trading AMC to see a squeeze. Click the like button for Clay, bro. Click the like button for everybody, guys. The more people that click the like button, the more YouTube recommends the video, the more people we get in here, and the more people that are going to be growing their portfolios together, right? Johnny Smith says vote no. Yeah, you guys, in my opinion, it's squeeze no, fundamentals yes. So it's just know that. I don't believe dilution is that good of an idea. Yeah, I don't trust the suits either. Trust me. Trust me, I don't trust them. I got it going on very clear. Anders, thank you so much. I'm trying to be as clear as possible, guys. It's hard sometimes to relate what you're thinking and get it out in a way that other people can understand, but I'm trying to do my best. Yeah, dilution is definitely a bad idea if you want to see a squeeze. Jason, absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. That's where the whole thing comes in. If everybody's willing to hold, the price has no limit, right? Wasn't it in Mean Girls when they talked about like there is no limit? Yeah, that's what we got going on here. AMC, there is no limit. Somebody should make a meme like that. A dude turns around, now I forget. What was in that movie? Then he turned around. The limit does not exist. Yeah, the limit does not exist. That's what it was. The limit does not exist. Somebody needs to make a meme about that, man. He turns around and like asks what the... I kind of forget how that went. I remember though, the limit does not exist. So if everybody is willing to hold, we can Mean Girl AMC because the limit does not exist. Oh gosh, I probably shouldn't know that, right? Like I probably shouldn't talk about Mean Girls. Like what kind of a dude knows Mean Girls, right? I don't know. I should have my own TV investment show for squeezes. Ben, that would be pretty sweet. Oh man. Yeah. We'll go on from that one. You guys can talk about that later amongst yourselves or something. But what's the number? I think as soon as AMC busts that old high at 20, people are gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, it's breaking out." Because when it breaks recent highs and starts to hit new highs, everybody's like, "Boom! I gotta get on now." There's a big when you break resistance, it gets a lot of attention. It does. 35,000 shares of AMC Diamond Hands Bash. Very nice. Very nice. Hopefully Bash you can hold, right? Because I know you're going to be tempted very quickly. Your numbers are going to get very big very quick. You're going to regret that you never bought more. Listen, buy what you can afford, okay? Never stretch yourself too thin that you can't sleep at night worrying about your investments. But, I think that if you don't want to buy a share of AMC, if you think this is too risky, use the link in the description below for Webull. Sign up, sell those stocks, buy AMC, and there you go. You got a free share of AMC, and all you did was use that link down in the description below. Good strategy to have a free share of AMC. Only able to afford 69 shares. Hey, it's a good number of shares. Absolutely. Undiluted tastes better anyway. Blackjack, yes. AMC dip again so you can buy more shares. Listen, it's possible. I'm not saying that AMC is never going back down. I definitely, nobody knows. Nobody has a crystal ball and can tell what the stock price is going to be tomorrow, what it's going to be the next day. It's not something that anybody can say for sure. But a lower price could trigger a buying frenzy too. And then, we see a big bounce off that. So anything is possible with it. So don't consider one thing to be completely terrible. There's always a way that you can look at it that's going to be good. Real and bro, thank you so much, John. I appreciate that. No, I mean I am here for the squeeze. I can always buy back into AMC after the squeeze, but I'm here for the squeeze. The best thing you can do is get more people on the AMC rocket, more people that hold, and more. Listen. If you get 1,000 shares, you're going to be tempted awfully quick. If it hits $1,000 and you get $1 million in your account, you're going to be tempted. But if everybody only had one share, nobody's going to be tempted to take the profit at 100, maybe not even at 1,000. 10,000, you might start to get tempted. But it's a good strategy to hold one share if you're looking for a squeeze. You can think of it as a lottery ticket type deal because it is a speculative trade. But, the temptation is going to come a lot later, the lower your number, right? It is a blank check, but with blank checks, everybody's got different price targets, right? So the way I look at it, somebody is always going to be willing to work for less money. Somebody's always going to be willing to sell out for less money. So just know that. And that's why you need to keep a very active eye on what's going on with the trade. Chance of AMC hitting $100. I think there's Mr. Habib. Yeah, I think there's a good chance. Sell 10% if you want to make some profit. Absolutely. You sell your cost basis, and then you're trading completely free at that point. It's all profit at that point if you want. Whatever strategy you find that's going to make you most comfortable and make you the most money possible is the strategy that you should use. Do not look back on this moment 5 years from now and say, man, I missed out. Look on it 5 years from now, sitting on your boat somewhere saying, man, the life that I have now was possible because of the AMC squeeze. That, guys, look back on this as a very, very good thing. Only here for the squeeze. Johnny, me too. If you want to invest in fundamentals later, absolutely. But the price, the rocketing of the price is a technical play. It can be up and down. Absolutely. Nicest paddle boat. That's what I'm talking about, Chris. We got the nicest paddle boat ever, man. Exactly. Evie, I'm not Miss Cleo. Nobody here can tell you the absolute price. All I can tell you is set your plan in place, do what is best for you, and don't trade it passively, right? Be a very active trader. Know what's going on. Stay on top of it. And when you feel like you can't handle the risk anymore, you have to do what's right for you. Clear debt, buy your family a home, live in California. Hey, I'm telling you, man, everybody's got different plans too. How long do I expect the squeeze to last? It could last. If people jump on in one day, it could last one day. If people are willing to hold, you got to look at days to cover. It could last a week. It could last a month if people are literally willing to hold the way they say they're willing to hold. I need a magic 8-ball. Yeah, we can just sit there and shake it and ask the 8-ball, is it going to squeeze to 10,000 in your dreams? Oh, sorry. Sell on the way down if you think that that's the best strategy, sell on the way down. The thing is, how do you call the best peak? How do you call the absolute peak? It's very difficult to call the peak. AMC Doge and Verizon to the moon. Is Verizon moving? I might not be on the Verizon game. Forget GME. It's all about AMC. Listen, I'm okay with diversifying. I'm okay with putting both in. Blackjack Dealer. Look, Blackjack Dealer. What? Thumbs up for the positive vibes. Very first super chat was thanks to Blackjack. Look at that, guys. Wow. I turned them on today. Somebody used it. Blackjack, I don't want to seem too sentimental, but I will never forget this day. I will never forget this day, Blackjack. Because of you, all of this is made possible. You sold your Benz and bought AMC. Listen, you might be able to trade up to that Lambo, but super chats were lonely. Blackjack, man, they were lonely. Very first, yes, I will remember this day. Goes down in history. Whole AMC community only knows one thing: it'll make this stock consolidate. Didn't reach the whole comment. Minimum 500, sell, legit target price 1,000. Realistic, I do believe that's realistic, but you do want to keep your eye on volume, okay? Don't get too caught up in the fact that, if you see 500 million shares being traded, in my opinion, we would have to think that the short's covered. That's my opinion. We would have to think at that point that the short's covered. Not necessarily say go sell your shares, because FOMO could drive it higher at that point, but be conservative moving forward from that point. 9 contracts, $20 strike, up $260 today. We diamond handed this. Nice, Ryan. Options could be a very good way to leverage your position. I don't necessarily think that options are going to, because people are going to be taking profits on options and not exercising the options in the same way. So options may not help trigger the squeeze or create more risk for hedge funds, but it could be an excellent way to leverage your position if that's what you're into doing. Because there's a lot of ways to use options, guys. Leverage is only one of them. Naked shorts. No, I'm not counting any of the synthetic shorts or anything like that. When I talk about Eastside Trey Rob with another super chat. Thank you, man. This is okay. Blackjack with the first one, Trey Rob with the second one. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate that very much. I actually didn't expect anybody to use that. So this is very, very cool to see that you guys appreciate this channel and everything that we got going on here. This is a good thing. Invest all super chats back into AMC. That's the plan, guys. That's the plan. I mean, that's my plan, at least. I don't know if everybody does that or whatever, but what's my Twitter? I can't find. My gosh, Luca with the $4.99. Guys, Luca. Guys, Luca's been here since the beginning. I think Luca might have been on my very first video before I even started posting on AMC, and he comments on almost every single video, too. Support like that, you guys might think that I don't notice that kind of stuff, but I absolutely do notice, and I really appreciate it. Discord, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not very literate when it comes to Discords and Twitters and everything and keeping up on social media. I mean, I deleted my Facebook in like 2015. There's going to be a learning curve for me when it comes to things like that. What would be, if you can, explain a benefit that I would see using Discord or something like that? Because I just don't know. I really think that it could be good. I see a lot of people doing it. Chris is always in these live streams too with a $4.99 super chat. Oh my gosh. See what you did, Blackjack? See what you did? Austin with the $9.99 super chat. Oh, what? Great channel. Love the energy. Here for the ride. We're strong as a group. Absolutely, we are strong as a group, guys. And listen, if everybody stays together, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? I mean, you know, the weakest links are going to start to go first. But if we build each other up, if we stick behind each other, honestly, I don't even know how to do a super chat. There might be a button somewhere. George V. Save this $5 from buying AMC. Guys, I'm going to be buying a lot of AMC now. Venom with a $2 super chat. Just showing some love, keeping it honest. Venom, thank you. Or no, Vernon. Look, I almost said Venom. That R and N ran together. Guys, I appreciate that so much. I try to keep it honest because I get consumed by the hype too. And I'm like, give Clay some love, guys. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. Kid Skin with a $5 super chat. Just supporting. Show some support. You guys are absolutely incredible. And I will always try to keep it real because, look, one part of me is like, the hype is here. The potential is unlimited. I'm absolutely on board with it. The other part of me tries to stay realistic, like, you know, guys, you know, you got to worry about it. Ryan with a $1.99 super. Something about her 60 shares. Shout out to Claybro from Wisconsin, JT, or Wisco. Thank you, JT Wisco with a $5 super chat. Pawn with a $5 super chat. Oh my gosh. This is your first super chat ever. Pawn, this is my first super chat day ever. I really appreciate that, guys, so much. You have absolutely no idea. I did not expect this. Blackjack, thank you for starting something so crazy. But man, guys, this is absolutely amazing. I at a loss for words for all the support that you guys are showing here. It makes me feel, guys, listen, because I'm out here, I'm trying to do my best, and when I see positivity like this, when I see support like this, when I see that people are actually appreciating what I do, it makes it that much better. Blackjack, all in this as a team, absolutely. And if we stick together as a team, build each other up, that, I mean, think about how far you can go as a team is how far you can go alone, right? You can, if people are behind you, building you up, absolutely. Yo, Clay, go AMC. Trish, thank you so much, Trish, for the $5 super chat. Guys, you guys are getting crazy. I don't believe this. AMC Bro Squad strong. Millie, absolutely. Guys, build each other up. If somebody's having doubts, Evie with a $9.99, what is this, a super sticker or something? Thank you. Evie with a $9.99 super sticker. Oh my gosh. This is a very nice bird. Yes. You're welcome. Thank you for the $9.99 super chat with the bird there. Absolutely. Rudy Torres with the 801. Rudy with 801. Yeah. We know what it is. AMC to the moon, guys. Absolutely. I love it. Is GME still moving? It was like, what, 169 a minute ago? 187 now after hours. Wow. What's AMC at right now? My tablet, I think it might be dying. The screen keeps shutting off pretty quick. Smoking hot Evie dropping the hammer. West Coast is looking at some profile pictures, huh? YouTube gonna hit Clay with the capital gains tag. Blackjack, I don't want to get hit with no capital gains tags by YouTube. Come on now. Well, listen, doesn't it get, if it gets reinvested before it hits the account, if it goes in AMC before it hits the account, does that even matter? 1157 AMC, nice, Josh. 1156 now, okay, 1158. It's moving around, staying above 1150. That's what I like to see. Hey, JT, we might have something going on over here, or over here. I don't know where you guys are. We might have something going on over here in the chat. Evie and JT, Wisco, okay, all right. We got 1158 on AMC right now, 100,000. Guys, I'm hoping so. I try to stay grounded, but, you know, the hype at the same time, it gets you. GME squeeze, bro. Guys, if GME's popping, that's what I like. 1160, okay, we're rising. Should you buy AMC now or wait? Take over. Look, we broke resistance today, so we could use 1150 as support. My next resistance line is going to be 1450. So just, you know, keep that in mind when making your decision. Clay gang, this is the bro gang here. Donald, thank you so much, everybody, for being in here. 365 likes, 472 people watching. This is absolutely amazing, guys. I love this. No, I'm cool. No, because there's no way that they're going to be able to cover all of their shorts after hours. It's just not going to happen. They won't have the volume to do that. Too late to enter MVIS. Here's what I like about MVIS. It just broke a new high, okay? So technically, there's no resistance in mind right now. There's nothing stopping it from moving higher. So it's a very good thing that it broke out. A lot of people are scared to buy new highs, but no, now it's creating new resistance every day that it hits a new high. Yeah, every day. If it squeezes, how fast can it rise? Miguel, it can rise very fast. I'd be more concerned with how fast can it start to fall again. And that's where you got to look at volume. Got to run to a meeting. Thank you so much, Anders. Thank you so much. I'll probably have another video out this evening. And then, yeah, I don't know, because I'm absolutely loving these lives. How much AMC I got? Listen, William, if you want to throw out how many shares you got out there, absolutely, guys. You know, it's just like asking somebody how much money they got in the bank. If you want to tell, perfect. If you don't want to ask somebody or something like that, don't feel, because look, guys, at the end of the day, if you've got one share, you're a part of it. If you've got 100,000 shares, you're still a part of it. We're all in this together, and we're all in this. We got to build each other up, okay? So I don't want to make anybody feel like he doesn't have enough or he has too much or anything like that. But guys, I am holding, okay? How many Red Bulls? God, I didn't have any Red Bulls today. That's the thing. Can a short squeeze happen during the weekend and or after hours? It could happen after hours if they start to cover. But look, the good thing about that is they're never going to be able to cover all their shares after hours because they're not going to hit 79 million shares or 73 million shares and cover all the synthetics and all of that stuff after hours. It's going to be something that people are going to need to jump on and actually create that volume to cover those shares. So don't be afraid that it's only going to be an after hours play. Joe's got 60, very nice. AMC 100K, possible. Hard to believe, but possible. Definitely. 2 for Sly. Sly is a part of it. I love it. Appreciate the info, brother. I appreciate, hopefully you subscribe. Appreciate you, Gary, for watching, or Jerry. What price would I sell at? Listen, here's the thing. It's going to be completely dependent on how many people are selling because strictly because the potential is unlimited, right? When the potential is unlimited, there's a lot of stuff that you have to look at. If I know that all of the shares could potentially be covered, like if we hit some ridiculously high 500 million volume, it's going to give me, I'm going to become a lot more conservative, right? If it hits $500 per share and volume stays low, 20 million shares, I'm comfortable. If it goes high and it hits $300, but volume's 500 million, it could be one of two things. It could be a lot of people with the fear of missing out jumping on, or it could be shorts covering. I'm not exactly sure right now, and I don't have the internet. I'm only on my phone right now, so I don't have the any way of pulling it up. If anybody wants to jump in the chat and answer that, absolutely. If the hedge fund bankrupts, they will bankrupt along the way covering those shorts. They won't allow them to bankrupt before they cover. The shorts will be covered. Covering the shorts could bankrupt them. Let's put it that way. It's not going to be like one thing happens before the other. They're indebted, okay? It's a debt that they have to cover. They're indebted. to the people who lent these shorts to them. They lent the shares that they shorted, so they have to cover them. 23 in AMC, how many retire before 24? Perfect. Hopefully you got a plan, because you're going to have a long retirement. So hopefully you've got a very nice plan. Alan, get out of Robinhood. If you want to get out of Robinhood, get in Webull. There's a link in the description below. Make sure to use it. Sign up for Webull. Deposit $100. Sell those stocks. Buy AMC. You're in the movement. You're with us. Yes, absolutely. Evie, there you go. You were on it too. I like it. We might wake up thousandaires tomorrow. We could wake up thousandaires, guys. Yes. Fidelity or TD, the best way to go. I personally, I like Webull, so it's whatever you guys end up liking as a broker. I've got no complaints about Webull, though. Enjoy my videos, Dennis. Thank you so much. With a smart hate, make you get a mistake after GME. Didn't learn. Yeah, definitely. I believe that a lot of people are learning a lot through this, and a lot of mistakes are going to be rang out during AMC. Surprised AMC. Yeah, it's kind of like I did in one of my videos. It's like a big brother, little brother type deal. AMC typically does move a lot with GME. You can't wake up thousandaires if you don't go to sleep. I like this guy's thinking. Heck yeah. I think that, listen, it's very hard to put an actual date on it, but you need to create as much risk as possible for the hedge funds, for the institutions, for the shorts. Low volume, high stock price. That's a very good recipe. You know, if regulation comes into play, looking at different leveraged accounts and stuff like that, that could also get into it. But I think the best that we can do is create low volume, you know, be willing to hold our shares, not sell them, and therefore, you know, watch the price rise. That would be volume. Where do you check the daily traded amount of or AMC? That's what's called volume. So if you check out the volume, whether you look at it on Yahoo, Reuters, your broker, however you look at it, you look at volume. How closely should post-market be watched? Alan, thank you so much for 49. We were sharing the squeeze. Guys, am I still here? It said reconnecting. Listen, I can't say that they will or won't be safe in Robinhood. I do believe that they're going to be safe in Robinhood, okay? But I also don't think that if you transfer to Webull, I don't think that the squeeze is going to be happening, you know, during the 5 days that you would take to transfer the funds to Webull. So I don't think it's something that's necessarily going to happen this week or next week. A lot has to fall into place for the squeeze to really happen. You're going to put out more call options. Very nice, Lou. How do you buy it? I guess it depends on your account, Isaiah, as well as, you know, what broker you're using and all of that stuff. It's different for everybody. Where can you buy HCMC? I know you can't buy HCMC on Webull. Can someone explain call options to me? Call options are basically, if you buy or sell them, they give you the option to call those stocks away from somebody else at a specific price, at a specific date in the future. So without getting too much into it, if you buy a call option, you have the right to call those stocks away from somebody else at a specific price in the future. Yeah, you can buy after hours in many brokers. Yeah, don't do options if you're new. If you don't know too much about options, do your research before you just go out and, you know, I don't want to say bet, but do some research before you leverage yourself like that. Fidelity has HCMC. Okay. All right, guys. We've been here an hour and 54. Let's stay 2 hours in this live stream because that's going to give me enough time to look up some stuff and do a video for AMC that I can hopefully get out this evening. You're in the process. How long does it take you? I've seen most people say it takes about 5 days. So if you get some info on that, a lot of people, that is a question they want to know. And we've got a pretty much average of going on like 5 trading days right now. So that'll be something a lot of people are interested in. If you're transferring from Robinhood to Webull, it should take about 5 days based on what I've seen and everybody saying. That's the average I'm seeing. 1167 after hours, very nice. Worried about transferring? I wouldn't be too worried about it. I've seen a lot of people transfer and they've been happy with it. So I wouldn't be too worried about transferring. 1163. Nice. Guys, 5 days from Cash App to Webull. Yes, that seems to be what it is. GameStop over 190. Wow, GameStop is popping pretty nice after hours. How many shares am I holding? Guys, like I said, you can share how many shares you're holding if you want. I'm not gonna ask you. It's not something that I'm gonna ask you, like how much money do you have in your bank account or anything like that. So keep it personal if you want. It doesn't matter if you have 1 share or 100,000. We're in this together. Listen, Robinhood can do anything they want, but Robinhood's got a lot of eyes on them right now, and I think they're going to be hard pressed to do anything manipulative because there's a lot of people watching them real close, and there's a lot of lawsuits going on too. Very nice, Mr. Habib. Very nice. Yeah, that's a good plan too, Alex. That's a good plan too. If you've got another broker open, absolutely. Nice, Kendrick. Nice. Need to stay due to your calls this week. Okay. Holding 2,200 shares. Lewis, very nice. 1164. I like it, guys. I like it. We're up after hours. We had a very nice day. Robin Hood steals from the poor and gives to the rich. Yeah, we thought it was the other way around, didn't we? But, okay. Cohen revealed his plan. That's why it's ripping. Very well could be. I haven't been watching it, so I don't know. I've just seen what people are saying here, and it's definitely having a very nice after hours. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that thing about transferring from a non-registered account. Done. That's what I'm thinking too. If everybody stays strong. Oh man, my phone's got 15% battery too. All right, so we got 4 minutes left. 3 minutes left before I gotta go. Initiated the transfer last Thursday. Okay, Scoop. Robbing the hood. That's what they say. Once you get these tendies, it's all going into GameStop. Good plan. Good plan. Diversify if you want, but okay. Do I think it will? Hey, I don't think there's anything stopping it. The next line of resistance I see is 1450. So that's where really I want to go. Yes, let's bring it. Trey and Clay, guys. That's where it's at. Trey and Clay. I would love to do a video with him or a live with him or however he would want to do it. I think that'd be awesome. After AMC squeezes, hey, you could invest in the S&P 500 if you just want to let that sit there and rack up 10% a year, hit a nice average. Oh, man. Because 10% on a lot of money is a lot of money, right? This is true. Hey, this is true, Long. This is true. Max, yes, because listen, I plan on doing, because I don't know if it's going to squeeze anytime soon or if it's going to be a while, but I would love to do a live stream as it starts to rocket, right? And if we're watching volume, if we're watching all of that stuff, hopefully we can get in at the absolute peak. Now, I know it's not going to be possible, but I would love to get in as high as possible, and I think that would be an excellent thing to do to keep everybody focused too. Like if everybody's watching while it's happening, if everybody's on the same page, it might, I don't know if it's going to feed into the excitement or if it's going to, keep us down. But I play a 1250 call for 430. Listen, it's 26, 1250. I don't know what the price on that option is right now. And thank you for the super chat, by the way. Thank you for this. I really do appreciate it. That's a risk. Just know that that's a risk, okay? The next resistance I see is at 1450, but that's a very close expiration date as well. So keep that in mind. If you're looking for a big gain, it could happen. You're talking about an out-of-the-money call here with only a 4-day expiration. So it's risky, but with risk comes reward, right? That's my opinion on that one. I definitely think that 1250 is possible because my next resistance is at 1450. But when will it get there? That's the question on everybody's mind. So if you think that call is affordable, if you think it's a good deal, and if you think it's going to bust it, absolutely. My resistance is at 1450. When it rains, it pours. Absolutely. So I have Twitter. My Twitter is just like my Twitter is from like when Twitter came out. I need to make a Claybro Twitter. I actually don't even know if I remember the password for Twitter because I haven't been logged into that. My gosh, in probably 5 years. What'll I do if it hits 1450? I'm going to be excited. I need to see it break 1450 to be real excited. I expect it to hit 1450 at some point, but I want to see it break 1450, and then my next level of resistance is around the whatever the previous high was, a little over $20. 1350 for Friday. Listen, that's a good one. Let's do a video, bro. Big dog. Okay. Ruse, thank you. I do my best. Yes, you agree. Okay, guys, beautiful smile. All right, Haley, thank you. It's been 2 hours. I'm not going to lie. I got to go to the bathroom. It's been a long live stream here. I want to say thank you to everybody who, threw a super chat, who's been in there the whole time. All of the chats scrolling on the screen right now. All 397 likes. The 423 people in here. The 12K subs. You guys are absolutely amazing. Do this more often. I plan to. I hope to do it. I think it's a very good discussion, especially getting all of the questions answered, seeing where everybody lies, how we line up. I think it's a great deal. I think it's an awesome thing to do. And I definitely love it. I want to keep doing it. So I'm going to get off here for now. Hopefully I get another video out tonight. What time is it now? 4:30? I don't even know. No, it might be 5. It looks like 5:30. So 5:30. Is it 5:30 already? My goodness. 5:30 already, guys. So the video is definitely not going to be out at 6 o'clock, but hopefully I can get one out relatively early in the evening. Thank you, Isaiah. Keep it up. You too, man. Everybody. If you're new, if you haven't clicked that subscribe button yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. We're here every single day. We're growing our portfolios together. And until the next time, I hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day. All right. See you guys.